So we started as Gaza Trust in the year 2012, and our major product was the Great Limpopo Cultural Trade Fair. And the justification behind the trade fair was that we need to commercialize culture. We need to ensure that the creatives make money out of their cultural skills, their art, their crafts, etc. And it was like a variety show that brought together communities that live in or adjacent the Great Limpopo Transfrontier Park, which is communities near or adjacent Gonarezhou National Park in Zimbabwe, Kruger National Park in South Africa, and Limpopo National Park in Mozambique. So we successfully managed to bring these communities, to connect these communities together on annual basis to discuss issues of common interest, issues to do with conservation, human-wildlife conflict, business, family, and regional integration. But unfortunately, we were like a jack of all trades but master of none, and it was very difficult to pinpoint what we are commonly known for, what we are famous for, or what we really represent as Gaza Trust. So 2019 we had our last edition and we were affected by COVID. So from 2020 to date, we got enough time to reflect, to rebrand, to redefine ourselves in terms of priorities, in terms of key areas, in terms of what do we really stand for. And then in terms of the name of the trust, Gaza Trust, of course, the name is synonymous, is common, is famous in the GLTFCA region. But unfortunately, people confused Gaza with Gaza of Palestine, and there was a lot of confusion in the Gaza name. And we really sought to define ourselves clearly, and we came with the name Mahlanga. So Mahlanga in Xitsonga means coming together or meeting. So we feel that we are a center that brings together various cultures, various knowledges in courts to address key issues, because some of the problems we are trying to address locally or in the GLTFCA, those problems originate from without the GLTFCA. So for us to address those problems, we need to understand the culture that created that particular problem, hence the collaboration of knowledge. And we need also to sell our positive culture, our positive ideas to other communities and influence how they operate. And then in terms of Budula Festival, the Great Limpopo Cultural Trade Fair is derived from the Great Limpopo TFCA, Transfrontier Conservation Area. That's an English name. It's too long. But in short, we are an avenue. We are a corridor. We are an active pathway that connects communities in the GLTFCA and beyond. A pathway, a Budula, which connects businesses, people, cultures to address issues of mutual interest. In brief, that's what we stand for. Thank you.
Mr. Phikela, you have been consistent in organizing such a wonderful festival, which is now known as Budula Festival. I understand that there are setbacks as you put together the work, particularly in terms of resources. What are some of the challenges that you can, share with us that you also encountered?
So the issue is, first and foremost, we are a community-based organization, and being a community-based organization in terms of funding, funding is a serious problem, because you need to devise some homegrown solution to support or finance your operations. So right now, in terms of funding, we have come up with our own homegrown solutions. When we invite people to exhibit, we leave them a fee so that we cover our operational cost. We are good in public relations. We work very well with a number of partners in the landscape, so they support us, especially in our key programs like the Budula Festival. It has been exclusively powered by the partners, the key partners in the GLTFCA, in the Gonarezhou landscape. I think our relationship with the community, traditional leadership makes resource mobilization easy, but it is our arrangement to come up with a business model. Culture sometimes is being considered as a free product and it's very difficult to price it, but we are coming up with a business model which will allow Mahlanga Center to self-finance.
Over the years, Mr. Phikela, my understanding is that government has really been there to support you. I met you many times at national events, and we also celebrate you for having been in the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe board, which is a milestone. What is it that you still want the government to do in making sure that you continue the work you are doing with your organization?
So I feel like the government is on board. The fact that they endorsed this product, to us, is enough. Out of this initiative, I have been appointed the National Arts Council board member. To us, that's recognition. So from the government, what we want is facilitation of processes that will allow more resources, coming down to support grassroots artists, which you witnessed today. They really don't have, a sustainable livelihood option. They need to be empowered, they need to be supported. So we are happy with the support we are getting from the government, but there is more that we need in terms of empowering, grassroots artists.
Pasmo Ndlovu talking to Hebert Phikela, the founder and the producer of the Budula Festival in Mohlanguleni, Cherezi South.